Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we are going to be getting into, well, a few sneakers that I feel like are a good hold for this year, just for 2025, throughout this year. These would be ones I'd be looking to hold into maybe Christmas season, sell around then. If not Christmas season, maybe around back to school time of this year. I just feel like these particular pairs have a lot of potential. Now, we've discussed a lot of shoes recently as holds. It's just been that type of year. Or not type of year, but time of year, right? February and March. These 2 months that we have, there is so many shoes dropping within these 2 months that are going to be good bets for the future. And then, the rest of the year, April, May, June, we'll kind of have some then. But there's these 2 months in particular, I just want to say, very, very good. Be paying attention. So I mentioned a few. We've mentioned a couple others recently on the channel. And yeah, let's just get into it. I'll try and mention some new ones as well. So yeah, if you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Let's just try to 300 likes on this video. That's a normal goal that we shoot for. Just lets me know y'all want more content like this. And you can check me out. My Instagram's down below. Always buying, selling, trading. Just check my story. I got tons of stuff for sale. Literally can't post it all. So yeah, just feel free to check it. And if you're looking for a pair of kicks, just shoot me a message. I probably got it. Let me know. Like we got these 8 through 13. We got Futura 6 through, I think, 10.5. You might have a size 11 also. Just a lot of stuff. Hit us up. Let us know. We got designer wallets and belts. Yeah, hit us up. Just let us know. I'll stop repeating myself. And of course, that's that resale vision down below. Don't forget the undermarket sneakers that we do every single day. And well, we're giving away a pair of metallic 5s right now. So you want a chance to win a free pair of metallic 5s? Get in there. Don't miss out on your shot to, well, win those for free. That was a very hyped release recently. That is going to be a great hold. So don't miss out on that. We won't mention those in this video, but I'll mention it briefly like that. So yeah, check us out below. All that's in the pinned comment. And hope y'all will enjoy. Let's get started. And in the comments, maybe comment a couple shoes that you're holding on to right now. Let's go. So as you guys can see, we got the screen recording up. And as you can see, I mean, you just take a look right here, right? At StockX, the trending page. You just notice the amount of hype sneakers that we have right now on this trending page. Now, of course, whenever you go to the trending page, you got to see the most hype sneakers, the most popular shoes of the time, for that month or last couple weeks, right? But this particular sneaker right here, first one I want to discuss is a good hold, is the Galaxy foamposites. We saw a ton of potential on these recently with them going up in price. Now, as you all can see, after the release, right, before the drop, they were at like $330, $350, right? And then after the drop, they quickly went up to a range of about $420, $440. There were some sizes selling for like $450-ish, and now they've dropped back down a little bit, about $70 or $80. The hype has chilled out a little bit because keep in mind, pairs have come in hand. As pairs start to land, more people are going to post them for sale, or more people are going to tow them, right? But more people have posted them for sale, and that's why the prices have dropped. Now, the main reason I'm showing you this chart is just to show you the potential that these had. It shows you that these will probably be going up in price in the future. If they went up like that right after drop day, like 50, 60, actually it was like a $100 rise if I remember correctly in most sizes, right? If they went up like that after drop day, that just shows us what they will do down the line. And they have, again, come down in price recently because more pairs are on the market right now. When there's less pairs on the market, right, a couple months from now, or 6, 8 months from now, we could say, closer to Christmas time, I'd say, for these, right? Where the price is going to be? They're going to be higher because there's just going to be less pairs for sale. So keep that in mind. Because this wasn't a massive sneakers release. There was 28,000 pairs. They weren't at like every single retailer. A couple small restocks here and there. But again, most of those either were backdoored or, again, sold out pretty quickly. So understanding that. And actually, the sales have picked up over the last 3 days. When I checked this yesterday, it was like 1,100 sales in 3 days. So actually noticing this tells me that more people are going out the way and buying this pair right now, which usually doesn't happen after a release. Most people normally are not going out the way and buying the sneaker more after the drop. You know what I mean? That's something very, very interesting. So the sales even picking up a bit on these. I think that's just because, again, the prices got a bit cheaper and people were like, oh, shoot, wait, these aren't at $400 like they were right after the sneakers drop. I'm just going to go get mine right now. So respect to anybody doing that. But one pair that I think is inevitably going to be $400, $500 or 500 plus in probably all sizes. I mean, we're going for $700, $800 early. So yeah, I feel like this could easily be a $450, $500 shoe, maybe even a bit more in some of those bigger sizes in 11 plus. I mean, you see where they're at right now. Yeah, definitely an 11 plus. Sizes 11 plus, 100%, I think personally, will be 500 plus by the later part of this year. By Christmas time, right, or around Christmas time, we'll start seeing those sell really consistently around there, in my opinion, especially 11.5, 12, 13 ones that there just is not a lot of, right? I mean, I feel like, and 14, right? The reason that's selling for cheap right now is just because, again, more pairs have landed from sneakers. Just wait a bit on the size 14, right? Like I got a size 15 recently, all I did was just wait a bit, and now I'm one of, there's not very many people with that pair. I can kind of set the market on it, Same thing will happen with these, just patience. So the first one, I feel like, you know, we discussed it in a couple videos recently as being a good hold, and we'll just quickly recapping it. The Galaxy foams. These will do well. Now, of course, I want to briefly mention these because we will make another video on these, right? But the Nigel Sylvester brick by brick forwards, right? These are going to be a great hold. Obviously, let them come down in price a little bit more. Like, let StockX load the photo. Let us get closer to drop day, right? And then we'll discuss, you know, potential, like, resale, things like that. I made a little early prediction yesterday, but this is going to be a good hold. It's one of the more hyped Jordan 4s from this year. And also, it is Nigel's first Jordan 4 collab, I believe. I mean, he did get the Jordan 4 RM, right? But this is like the actual Jordan 4, not like a RM or, you know, net or something else, right? Like an actual Jordan 4 model. So these are going to be popular, 100%. Colorway super slick. I'll pop up a picture of them if I, you know, hadn't already. Then, yeah, you just see that all orange right there. Yeah, these, again, let them get down to that little bit of a cheaper price range. We'll kind of learn the stock numbers a bit more. We're here in limited, but let's get a bit closer to drop day. Figure out the exact numbers because they'll probably hit sneakers. And then once we see that, then we'll know. But I feel like these, pretty easy to say they'll be a good hold. Nigel 4s. And this one right here, the black metallic 5s in grade school sizes. I'm buying these. If anybody has them, please hit me up on my Instagram and my DMs. I'm interested in sizes 5Y through 7Y. Again, I've been trying to mention these recently as being a good hold. The main reason is that, they did like, I think it was, what was it, 18,000? It was either 8,000 or 18,000 pairs of these on sneakers, which is not a lot for a grade school release, especially a very, very popular, probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular sneaker, right, from this year. I feel like that's, you know, fair to say, right? Maybe not the most hype, but probably the most popular, we could say, would be the metallic 5s. Like, there's just been people that, again, are not, like, into collecting sneakers fully that have just been going out the way and buying this pair. That lets us know that a shoe is very popular when just the average buyer is coming in and, you know, copping a personal pair. We sometimes see that on some Travis Scott releases, which I know it's surprising. It's like, who's going out the way and just paying this much for, you know, a sneaker, like, first time? You'd be surprised, trust me. But yeah, with these right here, you can see between a price range of about, in most of those good sizes, $170 to $210. I personally think these are going to be much more expensive very, very soon, kind of like the White Thunders, where again, in the men's sizes, they went absolutely crazy, and then the grade school ones shortly, you know, after followed, right? Where the men's sizes for the metallic 5s are at like $300, $350 right now. They originally were at $250, $300. Those went up pretty quick, right? Like, they went up about $50 to $100 in most sizes. I think we'll see the same thing with these, where they'll go up $50 to $100 in most sizes. Because again, still that same model, right? We just have to let them get a little bit more limited. There's a bit more, how could I put this? There's a couple people selling some bulk, right, of the grade school sizes right now to apps. So once that clears out in a couple weeks, these, you'll start noticing the asks slowly climb, and that's when they're going to start becoming a bit harder to find and will get expensive. So in my opinion, the metallic 5s, grade school sizes, one of the better and safer bets we got right now. And yeah, if you're selling, please hit me up. Oh, and also people are asking me, are the Union ones going to be a hold? You know, again, I'll make a seller hold video on this. This will probably be out on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But let's let the market settle a little bit more. I think the prices will go up today, because I think there'll probably be, you know, L's that'll happen, right? But I will say this, if Union ends up making the drop a raffle, because I have heard rumors of that, and again, I'm going to post this later tonight, so we'll know by tonight, right? But if it ended up being a raffle, then the prices will 100% get cheaper, I think. Because that'll, usually when they do it via raffle, that lets us know there's decent stock. And, you know, we'll see some dubs. So, hoping for that, because I love a personal of these. But, you know, I have to unfortunately say, I think the high stock is cap. I think those rumors are cap. But if I'm wrong, I would actually be happy. Because this is a pair I want. I think a lot of us want it. There's been a couple ones I've wanted this year. I can't even lie. We got a couple in here. We got some back here. We got some of the OG ones. Some Hyper Rolls. What else? I'm getting completely off topic discussing the ones I got in my collection. But yeah, we'll do a collection video soon. Alright, so quick interruption right there. But screen recording died. So aside from that, the final one I want to discuss, and I feel like this is the most obvious sneaker hold from this year. Maybe I'm wrong, but I personally think that this probably is the Bred 85s. I feel like these will make a lot of progress just based off, again, what we saw on some of the early sales between $1,500 to $2,000. I think the prices that we see right now, again, while they have risen a bit, the prices that we see now are a bit more expensive than they were a couple weeks ago, right? These have risen about $100 in most sizes. But I do feel like this is, again, one of the more, how can I put this? Like, this is the sneaker that kind of started it all, you know what I mean? Like, this is really the one where Nike started, you know, promoting it a bit, and there was some discussion, you know, they wouldn't pay the $5,000. You probably saw the ad on it, right? So we know all that information there, but this is a very, very popular sneaker and it has a lot of history behind it. So I think for those reasons alone, it could make some progress in the future and be more expensive. And for the fact that it previously had sold for so much. And it wasn't just like a couple sales at, $1,000+ There was quite a lot of pairs of these selling at, very expensive prices. Y'all probably remember when we were discussing those on the channel here. There was like 50, 100, maybe even more sales at that $1,000 price range. So people were willing to pay up for these. So understanding that, I definitely feel like they could be more expensive in the future. And just looking at, well, what some of those other, Jordan 1 colorways like the Band 1s, things like that have done over time. Yeah, I feel like these could probably be a good bet. But we have to see, again, they're very limited though. I mean, you go look at what some of those sizes are already saying in StockX, like only like 19 left or 15 left. It's like, I feel like these will get expensive pretty quick, but we have to see. But I feel like this is a good long-term bet. Just had to mention it in a video discussing sneakers to hold in 2025. This is one of those ones. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully, we mentioned everything right there. I mean, I don't want to, throw too many sneakers at you guys, right? Because, while some will be good holds, of course, there'll be a couple that we miss here on the channel. We can't get them all, you know what I mean? But that's how it is. So if y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like. Do not forget, let's just try to 300 likes on this video. This is a normal goal we shoot for. You can check me out. My IG's down below. Again, you probably heard the whole spiel in the intro, you know what I mean? We got tons of stuff for sale. Just check my story. And if anybody's selling those black metallic 5s in grade school sizes, let me know. I need those. So hit me up if you got them. And yeah, I mean, that's really everything we need to say other than us at Resale Vision. We're giving away a pair of metallic 5s right now. So, hey, get in there if you want a chance to win those. And of course, the undermarket sneakers to do, sneaker stock numbers we provide, early information on releases. If you need anything like that, then let us know. We were letting members know. It might be a raffle last night, on the Union website, things like that. So we're always trying to give accurate info. When it's confirmed, we made sure to let them know that that info wasn't confirmed. But because we have to see what they end up doing. But we'll know by the time this video's out, right? So that's it. Check anything down below in the pinned comment. Let me know your thoughts on these pairs and if you're holding any of them, or if maybe there's a couple other ones that you're looking into. I know like the Kobe 6 All-Star grade school sizes, that's a great bet as well. Again, we can't mention them all, but because that would just be a super long video. But yeah, we got into a couple right here today. So I'm T. Thank you guys. I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow. And see y'all then. Peace.